Own this company right here. It's a martial arts school for 27 years. Okay? I used to drive for Rideshare. And I think it's time that we disrupt all of it because they're going to replace everyone with eventual, autonomous driving, right? And so people might say, oh, it's going to be a couple of years, blah, blah, blah. I get it. It's inevitable, really. If I were you and I was driving people around, I would try to become a private driver. I've said this before and I'll say it again because that's the only way you're going to make money unless you get what Colorado has and that Proposition 22 where they're getting paid bank. They're getting paid what they should get paid in certain areas. And that shouldn't have to go through all that to make that happen. But if you do private drives for private clients, and that's the same for you. If you're a writer, you ride in the car. If you like the driver, ask if they would like to become your private driver. And then they might say yes, they might say no. Worst thing they can say is no, right? But then you're connecting with them, and the driver's connecting with you, and then that way, all these drivers will have their own clients. And then they get paid because they already carry insurance for their car, and the whole corporate commercial insurance is a big scam anyway. You have insurance on top of insurance. And people will try to say, oh no, that's because you gotta do this. It's not that complicated. You're taking something from A to B. Okay? So if you are a private driver, you get 100% of the fare. Instead of 60 or 40 or whatever they're giving out these days. 20, 30, you get 100%. And then you can make a living being a driver the way it should always be. You have your own thing. I'm telling you, it's the way to go. And by doing so, it'll totally interrupt the corporate structure if everyone starts doing this. It won't take long, You see, the shareholders are going to feel the hurt the most because there won't be drivers. But there's always going to be drivers, right? And all these federal workers have to start finding gig work to do. Tell them the same thing. Become a private driver. Entrepreneurialism has been at a very, very low for a long, long time. Now maybe is the time to have that come back.